going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please put a number one in the chat. Please put a number one in the chat. Please put a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all could hear me clearly. Y'all put a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the building. And of course, welcome back to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me before we get into the show. Shout out to all the visionaries in the chat. Shout out to everyone in the clouds. Shout out to everyone who will be tuning into today's show. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share the show. We are going to get into it today. Oh, yeah. We got to talk about this today. So shout out to y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Share today's show. Share it on your community tabs, your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Make sure you share today's show. Make sure you share today's show. Let's see who's in the building. Let's see who's in the building. What's up, Mashonda? Shout out to you. 6 times in the building. Salute to my comrade, the Book of Ronan in the building. Salute my brother. Salute. Shout out to OG Sonny Blanco. Salute. Shout out to Miss Angie. Hey, Miss Angie. Good to see you. As always, coming through and holding down the Chizat. Shout out to Miss Angie. What's up, Letitia? What's going on? Shout out to Letitia in the building. Darryl Richardson in the building. Salute, bro. Salute. What's good, Juan? Shout out to Juan G's in the building. Salute. What's up, ES? What's going on? Pro One Theologist. Salute. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody who's listening. Y'all see today's show. We are going to get into it. We're going to get into it, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Y'all see today's show. Are you a build-a-bum type of man or woman? Yeah, we going there today. We're going there today. Let's just go on and let the cat out the bag. Come on. That's what we're going to do today, y'all. Shout out to everybody, man. We're going to just go ahead, let the cat out the goddamn bag. We're going to keep it all the way 1,000. Yep. You know it, bro. You know it. You know how we do, Miss Angie. You know how we do. Are you, it's a question. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. It's a question. Are you a build-a-bum? Are you that type of man or woman? Are you into, fixing up bandos and turning them into penthouses? Let's just be honest. Because, see, a lot of times, we think, men and women, we think that we have enough for everybody. We think we have enough for everything to go around. We just think we're so good of a person that it's enough for you, it's enough for your partner, it's enough for your children, it's enough for everybody. Unica Bay, salute. Right? And what we don't understand is sometimes some people are not here to see the bright side of things. What's good, Zion? Shout out to Zion. He said, peace to the chat. Salute DS1. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate the super chat. Shout out to my man, Third Ward in the building. Salute. Appreciate it, bro. As always. You know what I'm saying? But when I ask this question, are you a build-a-bum type of man or woman? Go back and look at your relationships and just be honest on the people that you were dealing with. Just be honest. And when you do this, you can see where you went wrong at a lot of the times. And a lot of times where people go wrong, shout out to Space Kitchen Podcast. Salute. Right? A lot of times what we do is we think that we being who we are is enough for the other person to be better. When we're in relationships, a lot of times this is what happens. We think that because we have certain things that our partner may not have, that is supposed to automatically make your partner better. And what usually happens is we have to go through turmoil in a relationship to understand that this is not true. This is not true. And I want us to understand this because this is where a lot of the extra things that you go through when a relationship is over, this is what that is. You go through a stage where you feel like, oh, was I really good enough? You start questioning and doubting yourself. You start going back and looking and seeing if you really is that sharp. Did you really have everything in line? Did you did you do anything wrong for the situation to happen? This is what naturally occurs a lot of times. And men and women. And what we got to understand is sometimes you got to just chalk shit up to being with the wrong person. And you have to admit that there were things that you allowed to go on, and you allowed it to go on because you thought as long as you were who you were, that those things will eventually change or those things will stop. And that's not true. That is not true. You see, it's not true. It's just not going to happen. And then you be sitting back wondering like, damn, don't this person see that I care? Don't this person see that they matter to me? That this is why I'm giving them this information. This is why I'm sticking around. This is why I'm trying to see the better in that person. I'm trying to get this person to see what I see. I'm here to tell y'all, we have to chalk it up to this. Maybe, just maybe, you was trying to build a bum. Maybe that's what you were trying to do. Maybe you was trying to turn a station wagon. Bro, you can't put a Hemi in a station wagon. Okay? Let me repeat that. You cannot put a Hemi in a station wagon. All right? So think about this. Keep this in mind. Shout out to my man Dion. Keep this in mind. Maybe that's what it is. Ladies, stop trying to put these men with dirty underclothes on in foreign clothes. You got this stink foot nigga in Prada. You're trying to build a bum. This is really what it is. And we don't want to be honest. She is from the $10 store. Why are you treating her like she's Dior? I spoke on this yesterday. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If y'all missed yesterday's show, go and check yesterday's show out. One of my mods, can y'all please drop the link to yesterday's show? It's very much appreciated. Right? But you can't. Chick-fil-A is not soul food. Okay? You got to understand this. Understand where you are or where you've always been. Maybe you just a build-a-bum type of dude. And a lot of dudes are build-a-bums because we aim low when we try to get our women. Let's just be honest. We aim low. A lot of brothers don't shoot high. Thanks, Miss Angie. There's the link right there. If you missed yesterday's show, the link is in the chat room. Shout out to my man Fierce Soul. Missed yesterday's show, Miss Angie dropped the link in the chat. But let's just be honest, fellas. We aim low. Most guys, we don't shoot high. We don't shoot for the women with the education, with the good jobs, with the good family. We don't shoot for those women. We don't. So we try to then domesticate Brittany Renners and Amber Roses. We try to domesticate the streets. We try to turn the streets into the home. You trying to build a bum. Oh, you don't have to strip anymore. She didn't have to strip in the beginning. See, you trying to build a bum. See, let's get this clear. A bum It's not somebody that's homeless. It's not just somebody that's homeless. We talking about the bum mentality. That's what we talking about. Not just the physical situation, but the mental state as well. You cannot save these women from themselves. You're trying to build a bum into a princess. Remember when I gave y'all the example from Casino with Ace and Ginger? He was trying to build a bum. This is what a lot of us guys do. This is why you hear guys use the example. Oh, well, we don't care about a woman's education. We don't care about where a woman works. We could go and get a woman from a coffee shop. Not saying that the woman that work in the coffee shop may not be a decent woman. Not saying that. But what I'm saying is we aim low. We look to get with somebody to build up. We don't look for women that has already established in certain places in their life. You see, this we here to build a bum. We here to stop you from hoeing. We here to stop you from stripping. We here to change your attitude. And the women, y'all do the same shit. You think because you go to work and you making sure shit is easier for your man that one day he gonna get up and decide to help. Well, one day he'll figure it out. He'll see that I'm doing everything and try to do something. Why do y'all constantly get with men like that? A nigga who will sit there and watch you work until you goddamn pass out. And then ask you, babe, what's wrong? What do I do? Why do y'all keep getting with niggas like that? Because he got potential. Potential in what? Potential. If he has some potential, he'll be helping your ass right now with something. No, y'all like to build the bum. That's what y'all like. Y'all like to build the bum. And this is why y'all end up never respecting those men. Because you built a bum. You didn't work with a man who worked. See? You didn't assist him. You wasn't playing your role as a woman. You was doing for him. It's a difference. A woman is supposed to help a man. Assist, aid and assist. No, you built that nigga. Because he was nobody. You see? How you keep ending up with these dudes? Huh? How? How? Because at the end of the day, this is what you like. Just be honest. Let's be honest. You know, y'all like this shit. And the men, y'all do too. Because at the end of the day, you know what the men and the women both have in common when it comes to this shit? They both like to feel needed. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this. They want to feel needed. This is why we aim low, fellas. Let's just be honest. We aim low because we don't want her to have a certain level of autonomy, because then we will feel like we're no longer needed. Well, she got her own money. So, well, what I know she got other dudes. Nah, she just got her own money. She don't need yours. Doesn't that feel good? That doesn't mean you don't buy her shit, but she doesn't need it. It's no longer a requirement. See, you hear all these chicks now. Oh, well, if he don't get me a car, then I'm no longer available. I'm for the streets if he don't get me what I want for my birthday. See, that's a bum. And a lot of you dudes chase those types. If you don't get me what I want, I'm single. And then you niggas go out and get her what she want. You're building a bum. This is why eventually she leaves anyway. No matter what was accumulated, she's gonna take it all and run because she's a bum. And the dudes do the same shit. We have to, this is why I say we have to heal before we build. We gotta stop wanting to be needed in that way in relationships. Like, you need me for your well-being type shit. No. Because when you put yourself in this position, all you doing is building a bum. And in the end, you're going to be the one looking stupid. Every time. The outcome is never going to change. Because you're the one that's actually doing something wrong. My brother says, you don't have to have a relationship. It's a hostage negotiation session. Facts. Facts. It doesn't even have to be a full-on relationship. That's true. That's true. Because a lot of times too, what us men do is we sit there and we pour into these morally and spiritually homeless women. We try to give them the wisdom and the information and try to motivate them when they're spiritually bankrupt. And this is how that is a trait of a bum. Someone who's spiritually bankrupt. A person who cannot see a good person anymore because they have become compromised. You see? Because like I said on yesterday's show, if you're really a good person, how could you let a person who's not a good person change you? How? But this is what happens. This is one of the side effects of when you're into building bums. This is why a lot of these women out here, they don't want relationships. They they want to put as little as possible out there now. The men are doing the same thing. They quit to exit out of a relationship. They quit to run. Oh, this is not going to work. This is not for me, so I'm going to run. This is all the side effects of building a bum. When you've been trying to build a bum for years. Now you've let that compromise parts of yourself. To where now a good person who's actually there is missing out on the best parts of you. This is why I'm asking this question today. Are you a build-a-bum type of man or woman? Be honest. Just be honest. Because at the end of the day, you got to know how to make better decisions. How are you going to make better decisions if you don't understand where the wrong decision came from and why you made those wrong decisions? Because see, a lot of times people like to put their bad decision off on other people. Oh, well, I didn't do anything wrong. They were wrong. Okay, yeah, they might have been wrong for what they've done to you, but you still made the wrong decision. You picked the wrong person. You still made the wrong decision. You have to accept that. You have to accept, keep trying to make it work over and over and over and over and over when you know it's not going to work. This is for men and women. You know this shit not going to work. Y'all done had this same argument 20 times. No, she doesn't understand. That's why she keep doing it. It's not a mistake. That's why she keep doing it. It's not a mistake. She knows what she's doing. She's doing it intentionally. So why are you still trying to make excuses? Why you keep trying to give her the benefit of the doubt? It's not going to work. You're trying to build a bum. You're trying to rationalize things with a person who doesn't choose to use ration. They're not choosing to use rationale. They're not trying to use logic and reasoning. You know, women shut that off when they want to. Women shut that shit off. Yeah, whatever, nigga, and they play dumb. They do that. And you got to understand, when you're dealing with a woman who's deliberately defiant, deliberately chooses to go against what you laying out, you dealing with a bum. Hey, Camille, good to see you. You're dealing with a bum. Scott Swipe, salute. You're dealing with a bum. A woman who's purposely defiant, she's a bum. She's a bum. Because what she's actually telling you is she doesn't want order and structure in her life. She loves chaos. That's a bum. That's a bum. And what do you see those women who love chaos, what are they usually doing? What are they usually doing? Slumming and bumming. Appearing, coming out, making it look good. They make it look good. They make it look good. What was Kim? What? Let's go to the celebrity world. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go to the celebrity world. You know, We love celebrities. Black people, we love celebrities. What's good, Seven Holiday? Kanye West, my brother, Kanye, our brother, Kanye West. He is a build-a-bum type of man. He's a build-a-bum. Let's go through his track record. Amber Rose, bum. Complete bum. Kim, bum. Bums. And what did he do? Amber Rose is who she is now because of what? Because of who? Kanye West. So he built that bum. Before we knew she was with Kanye, did we really care about her little bald-headed ass? No. No, we didn't care about her. Before Kim was with Kanye, she was a nobody. You know what she was? She was an industry escort. She was a high-paid call girl. We did not care about her little Armenian ass. We didn't care. You know when we start caring about Amber Rose, little bald-headed ass? When she got with Kanye, a black genius. This is when Amber started to matter. This is when men start liking these women with bald heads and shit. That's when it became a style. Remember? That came from Amber when she was with Kanye. Now they want to cut their hair off. Remember that? The blonde low cut. That was from Amber. Y'all wanted to be like Amber because she was with Kanye. Not when she was running around thotting and bopping, but when she got with Kanye West. Because Kanye West is a build-a-bum. He's a build-a-bum. That's what Kanye West is. This is how Kim knew that that's who she was going to get to eventually. You see? Because what? She knew Kanye's a build-a-bum. I get with him and I stay with him. By the time I'm done with him, I'm going to at least have this. Pay attention, fellas. Be honest when you answer this question. Are you a build-a-bum? I'm a victim of being a build-a-bum. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. If I'm gonna ask y'all the question, I'm gonna answer the shit on the show. I'm guilty of being a build-a-bum. I am. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. And you gotta understand, fellas, that these types of they love them archetypes. This is why you hear you gotta accept me how I am. Yep, because she's gotten with guys who were build-a-bums, guys who accepted all of the bullshit that she came with and thought that eventually it will change if they just be the men that they are. You see? Understand this. Bro says, I admit it. I've had some BBE marks on my dating resume. Come on, man. It's an honest question, and you should make an honest answer. Because everyone talks this all of this fake high value shit. Oh, I'm not messing with this type of person. I'm not messing with that type of person. Stop it. Stop it. Be honest with yourself. This is the problem black people have today, especially amongst us men and women. We have a problem with, see, y'all think intimacy is sex. Y'all think intimacy is sex or have something derived around sex. No, intimacy is you being able to sit down with your partner and be open and honest about things about yourselves. That's intimacy. Being able to sit there and be vulnerable and don't feel attacked, don't feel judged. That's intimacy. How many of y'all have had that? Put a number 1 in the chat. Man or woman, put a number 1 in the chat if you ever did that. See, because that's intimacy. Intimacy is not me bringing you flowers and putting chocolate on your back. That's sex. That's eroticism. That's fantasy shit. Have you actually ever sat down and was intimate? I got 3 1s so far. Hey, Cece. Good to see you. See, because that is a lot of times why relationships dry up. There's no intimacy. What a lot of these little bum chicks they focus on all the time is romance. They always, because they always into some fantasy shit. Because they're running from intimacy. They try to replace intimacy with romance. Well, what about my flowers and my chocolate and the rose petals and the candles? And that's cool. That's cool. But what about the intimacy? Can you sit there and be open and honest? Or would you sit there and lie in my goddamn face so we can hurry up and start having sex because you horny? Because we got the candles and the bath water. Can you sit there and be butt ass naked and be honest? Or you gonna sit there and lie in my face? Huh? That's what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about intimacy. A lot of y'all women will sit there and lie right in the nigga face. And you men do the same shit. You sit there and lie right in the goddamn face. Oh, you know I love you. And be lying. And be lying. Yeah, you know I got feelings for you. No, you don't, nigga. And this is how the build the bum process begins. You're sitting there building a bum because he just can't be honest. You're sitting there building her little bum ass because she don't just want to tell you that it's more than one you. See, what a lot of women like to do is they like to make cheating a male issue. They like to make it a male issue. When women will lie all the time about the men that's talking to them or the men that's trying to talk to them. Oh, I ain't fucking with nobody. The whole time, you got one nigga thinking he your man and you got 2 other niggas coming in your crib. See, that's bum shit. That's bum shit. And fellas, when you gonna get tired of trying to deal with these types? One that just can't be honest with you. Shout out to Auntie. Salute. These are bums. Yeah, of course they're not gonna like that part. Of course not. King Sipe, salute. Of course they're not gonna like that part. But it's the truth. And they know it's the truth. They know. They know that they be sitting around playing games because they know that it's a nigga who will sit there and allow them to play it. This is bum shit. I need y'all to understand this, fellas. This is bum shit. Women who don't take their life serious and who they deal with serious. That's bum shit. Stop dealing with these women like that. Stop dealing with them. That's bum shit. And if you notice, a lot of them women keep drama in their life. Or they always running from some drama. Bum shit. It's bum shit, man. Cece says, oh, you been hella busy? Yeah, that's now that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. But this is why I'm asking this question today. Are you that type? Have you spent years of your life with people like this that you trying to build? But for some reason, they could never get to the next level. You don't notice that? All the effort that you putting in, they never, it's never no progress. You never see any progress. In no areas, there's no progress. No areas. This is when you have to understand what you're dealing with. You are trying to build a bum. You are trying to motivate a defeated person. You got to understand, no matter how strong you are, some people are just not going to do it. It's a sad reality, but it's true. Especially for the people who have compassion for people, the people who care about people. That's a harsh reality that we have to digest. Some people are just not going to get up, no matter how much you motivate them. They're not going to get up. They're just not. Maybe life, maybe they need to experience life more. And this goes for you women too. Because you women do the same shit. And y'all go through years and years of depression. Y'all health start declining and everything over these bum niggas. Have nervous breakdowns and all types of shit. Because this bum don't want to see you a good woman and that he need to get his shit together. But any man that you gotta tell they need to get their shit together, he's a bum. You have to understand this, ladies. Because a man should understand that it's his job to get up every day and to work on himself in all areas. And that has nothing to do with a woman. That is just what he's supposed to do every day in life. This has nothing to do with a woman. So if you as a woman have to tell this nigga, yo, you need to get your shit together, right? He's a bum. He's a bum. He's not a nigga who needs help. He's a nigga that don't want to do it. And you're making him feel compelled to do something he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to pay no bills. That's why he's not trying to make money to do so. Because he don't want to do it. But guess what? He knows you're a build-a-bum, so you'll work with him. You'll make excuses on why he does nothing and you do everything. See? And on top of you having to pay for everything, you have to clean up after this nigga. Because he got his goddamn shitty drawers in the middle of the goddamn kitchen floor. But when you go out with your homegirls, girl, I love him. One day he'll get it. He'll see how good of a woman I am. He'll understand that I'm the best thing that ever happened to him. And that's why he not going to do shit. That is exactly why he's not going to do shit. Because you're the best thing that ever happened to him. Don't let that go over your head. You are the best thing that happened to him. That's why he's going to take advantage of you. And the same thing go for these women, fellas. Same thing go for these women. Same thing. You done shell-shocked her ass. Like, oh shit, this nigga stand-up individual. And guess what she do? Ah, he's a monster. And run. Women do the same shit. Oh shit, he is like that. Ah! And then they find an excuse. See how this works? Build a bum. Build a bum. We got to stop doing this. We have to stop doing this. Doing shit for people who don't see the value in what we do and who we are. See, because when you do monumental shit for people, when you do things of a certain capacity for people, it shows the type of person that you are, the type of heart you have. And this is why we gotta get out of the business of building bums, because they don't know how to accept your big heart. They don't know how to accept the level of love and positivity that you're gonna bring. They don't know how to accept that shit, because at the end of the day, they don't think they deserve it. They don't think they deserve it. They want to know why you doing all this for them. Why you want to see me better. I don't deserve this shit. See, they don't say this to you, but this is how they treat you. It's how they treat you, by showing that they're ungrateful. How they showing they ungrateful? By then turning around and making you trying to make you out of a person that you're not. You see? They only, when the story's told, they only could cite the things you've done wrong, not what you've done right. Not who you are, but the mistakes you've made. Not who you are overall. You see? Shout out to the underrated one. Salute, my brother. You see? You gotta understand when you're dealing with a person like this, you're actually trying to build a bum. Bums are never gonna be appreciative of what you've done for them. Never. Never. You gotta understand this, fellas. You gotta understand this, ladies. All they're there to do is beg and to take. They don't have much to offer. They don't have much to offer. Black Man's Heart Podcast. Salute, family. Salute. Cece says, it's sad how our community is attracted to low value folks instead of uprising. It is because that is what's promoted now, Cece. That's what's promoted. That's what it is. And that's why everything is about what you could buy somebody now. Because people are coming with this spirit of just being bummy. It's a bum spirit. It's a bum spirit. And this spirit is eroding relationships. It's eroding relationships. This is where this level of entitlement comes from. All of this shit. Because you really just dealing with a bum ass chick. She really don't have much to offer. This is why she just rather give you problems. You see? Because at the end of the day, she don't have shit to offer. And neither do these dudes. Neither do these dudes. Y'all women need to stop dealing with these types of dudes. Stop having children by them. Okay? Stop letting these dudes run up in y'all raw. These bum niggas. I don't care how much money he got. Because guess what? When you get pregnant, he ain't gonna have no money for you. I know some of y'all women listening, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you listen on a playback, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, when you got with him, he had the bag. He was fly. He was all of that. He was all of that. But as soon as you got pregnant, he ain't had no job no more. He was broke. He this, he that. Yeah, because he ain't gonna give you shit. He ain't gonna give you nothing. Camille says, would you say it's a level of self-hatred too? It could be. Yeah, it could be. It could be. But a lot of times it's all about a person wanting to take something from you. Not all the time a person hates themselves because they want to take something from you. People are just takers, Camille. You know, there's people out here who are just like that. It has nothing to do with them feeling a way about themselves. It's just about how they look at other people. You know? Yes, of course. Of course they be entitled. Of course. Of course. This is why you see a lot of exposing on the internet now. This is why you see a lot of exposing, because it's all the Jaguar Wright and Goomba marriage. That was a build-a-bum relationship. Goomba was trying to build Jaguar Wright's bum ass. Jaguar Wright is a bum. We all saw how much of a bum she is. She was ready to give up some head for a roadie, for a chicken patty, from the Jamaican restaurant for some rice and peas. She was trying to give up some top because Goomba was trying to build her bum ass. He was trying to show her that you're Jaguar Wright, you still have talent, you still have a shot at basically fulfilling your dreams, Jag. See, that's what stand-up guys do. Not saying that Goomba was perfect, but that's what solid men do. And guess what he did? He put the money up for her to do so. He traveled, he protected her, he did all of those things so she can go and pursue her dream, because she's his wife and he know what'll make his wife even happier. That's what he did. He was trying to build a bum, but she didn't give a fuck about none of that. She didn't care about that, because while he was doing that, she was trying to control him. You want to control the way a nigga help you. You want to control the way a nigga invest in you. You want to control how he builds you up. Then go build your goddamn self. And that's where she at now. That's why she running around offering blowjobs for West Indian food. Because this is what happens when you let a lot of them do it on their own. This is the life Jaguar Wright has been living. She's a bum, homeless, living in a car, homeless as a motherfucker, struggling, smiling and beguiling with strange men, laying up with strange men to get certain shit done. These are bums. And fellas, it's time to stop feeling sorry for her and trying to help her out. Let her ass drown. Because guess what? While you helping her, she pulling you down. You know a motherfucker who don't know how to swim? When you rescue them, they start pulling you down. You trying to save them, now they trying to drown you, trying to save themselves. That's what bums like Jaguar Wright would do to you. That's what she did to Goomba. Look at Goomba's life now. Look how much more catching up he has to do. Look how much progress she has made since fucking with Goomba, which proves she was a bum and he wasn't. He was the build-a-bum. He was Emmett. He was trying to build the bum. He was Bob. That's who we be, fellas. That's why when the relationship is over, she got more shit than she had, and you're behind because you were trying to build a bum. Ladies, after you're done fucking with him, you had to file Chapter 13 bankruptcy. This nigga done put you in the hospital a few times, so you got hospital bills. Your ass got high blood pressure now from stressing over this dumb, ugly motherfucker. You had to downgrade your car. When you met him, you had an SUV. Now your ass driving a Sonata because of this nigga. You owe your mama a bunch of money because you had to borrow money from your mama to bail this bum nigga out of jail. Because he tried to be a fake drug dealer and got caught with the work in the car. Yeah. You're a build-a-bum. Every tax check go to some work. You're a build-a-bum. Every tax check go to Jordans and a new video game for him. You're a build-a-bum. He go get some $400 Jordans and the new NBA 2K. That's your fucking man. Instead of you telling this nigga, when you get your tax check, go start an LLC and you can have this nigga start selling products on the street to make money. But of course, you not thinking like that because you got to focus on work. His bum ass should be thinking like that. But you know why he not thinking like that? Because you bought his ass Call of Duty Black Ops. So while he should be sitting around strategizing and planning like men do, he's sitting around strategizing and planning how to beat the fucking next boy. Instead of getting to the next level in his fucking life, he trying to get to the next level on Black Ops. That's what your nigga do. He sit at home and end the game. Long as he could beat the game and beat your little box up, he a man to you. No, that nigga's a bum. And because he cooked breakfast in the morning, that nigga's a bum. See, men who do shit get you out of your situation. You get to the next level. See that? Fellas, got to stop building these bums. Because all she gonna do is take what you give her and give it to the next bum. This is why the thumbnail is what it is. You see? This is why the thumbnail is what it is. Because after she's done with you, she gonna go give it to that little bum. And he gonna lay there like he the man. Like he done did some shit. Look, two bums sitting there celebrating. See that? UFO, salute. King Sipe said, a PS5, some mics, and a half a pound. Can't forget that, right? Can't forget the half a pound. Intellectual novice, salute. He said, I noticed poor folk only love their kids during tax season. God damn. Facts. And tax season is right after the holidays. Facts. Intellectual novice says, have a younger brother who fits that stereotype. A subject matter expert in Madden, but cannot create a CV if his life depended on it. Facts. That's a fact. Or how about these dudes who are Call of Duty experts, but don't go to the gun range? You don't go to the gun range. Some of these dudes never shot a gun. Grown men at a certain age never shot a gun. Never went to a firing. Talking about, I'm a protector. Build a bum. Build the bums. This how you know you're dealing with this how you know you want some build a bum shit. If you've invested all of this time into a person and they haven't gotten better. They haven't gotten better. There's no progress. in no areas, they're still the same. You know why? And this is what we got to accept as men, fellas, because that's who the fuck she want to be. You got to deal with that. That's who she want to be. Don't think all these women want to be treated right, want to be taken care of. Yeah, some of them, they don't mind being taken care of in a bando. They don't mind. Some of them don't want to level up, bro. They're fine where they are. They're fine. You have to understand that it's your time to step off because you want more. Don't think all these women want more. Some of them don't. Some of them are fine with a 9-to-5 nigga who come home, take his dirty socks off, and can fuck her. They're fine with that. You can help with the bills, and that's it. Regular Joe ass nigga. Some of these women want you to be a Jolly Joe ass nigga. They're fine with that. They're fine with you being Classy Joe off Punch Out. They're fine with you being a regular nigga. You know why? Because that's all her bum ass can handle. You see? That's all her little bum ass can handle. A old Jolly Joe ass nigga. Come on home. Make sure the house is right. And let's have sex tonight. Oh, mundane ass shit. And that's what she wants you to be. That's what she wants you to be. I think they call niggas munches because you're regular. That nigga's a munch. You just a regular nigga. A nigga that she can predict. You see? This is why a lot of them, they can't deal with leaders. And the way that they try to demean your leadership is by bringing up money. See? That's bum shit. That's bum shit. That's bum shit. Because any woman of any substance have dealt with men that has money. See, if you ain't never dealt with no man that had no money, it's because you a bum. You're bum. You thought he was feeling you? No, you really a bum. See, that's the truth. You see, this is why they can't deal with a man that has a certain level of autonomy of himself. They don't like a man that has who's sure about himself in certain ways, who presents himself a certain way, who stand on certain shit. They quickly find a category to throw you in because it doesn't settle well with them. It doesn't sit well with them. This is when you know you're dealing with a bum, fellas. You got to start seeing the signs. And when you're dealing with a bum, you got to start you got to start being able to see this shit. And you can quickly recognize it if you hear her using all of these little terms that you hear on social media. All that check me, pat, poo, ha, 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 ha. That shit, that's bum shit. She's a bum. She's a bum. If she on that Ice Spice shit, I'm in my mood. Oh, I'm in my mood. Oh, I'm in my mood. To the receptacle you go. Fellas, if she got Ice Spice song in her story on Instagram, oh, I'm in my mood, in my mood, and am I in my mood? Bum. If she listens to Glorilla on her way to work, Chick-fil-A. What did we talk about yesterday? Chick-fil-A. If she running around listening to Coi Leray, girls is players too. And it's players too. See? Because see, all of that shit denotes a hard-headed bum chick who actually living off her little dirty Diana. Because this is how she's getting things, leveraging her little box. See, because that's what that music incentivizes. It incentivizes coochie and how you can leverage it. Oh, I'm in my mood. In my mood. Girls are players too. This is all goofy shit. Bum. This is bum shit. They waving a bum flag. Oh, I'm by myself, so I want to be a player now. I want to go be a player. I want to go do what the men do. But I thought men wasn't shit. But you want to go do what we do. You see that? You see that? Void of logic. Men ain't shit, but girls are players too. But we ain't shit. Then why the fuck you want to do what we do? Why you want to do what ain't shit motherfuckers want to do? Because you're a bum. You're a bum. That's why you want to do it. That's why. Because it makes you feel good. Because you always wanted to do it. You see? How can someone else's behavior make you do something? Huh? Let's talk about it. So because you took care of this nigga who couldn't keep his dick in his pants, now you want to go and act like you got a dick in your pants. But I thought that nigga was toxic. So now you going to act like your toxic ex-boyfriend and run around and say you've woken up to your womanhood and your femininity. Bullshit. Bullshit. I woke up and found what? Your motherfucking scars? So you gonna run around and do what these degenerate niggas did to you and still call yourself a woman? You're a bum. Just like you niggas. Oh, she didn't want to come with me to the prom. So now all these women need to be ashamed of themselves. Why? Because she didn't want to come with you to the prom 35 years ago, nigga? No, you're just a bum. That's all. You're a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. Hey, homie, you're a bum. Look at how you see yourself and how you see women. You're a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. But this is what's going on. We done turned into build-a-bums, y'all. We done turned into build-a-bums. And we calling that love. We're calling this shit love. Oh, I loved her. I loved her. Yeah, you probably did love her. Probably did. But love is not why you stayed, nigga. You know love is not why you stayed. You stayed because you didn't want to be wrong. You stayed because the plan that you had in motion, you didn't want to see it fail because you can't deal with that. You can't stand to see something you invested all this time in just crumble. That'll hurt you. That's why you stayed, nigga. That's why you stayed. That's why you stayed, right, baby girl? Because you just wanted to give him one more chance before you went and fucked Tyshawn, who can't stay out your inbox. Right? If this nigga don't pay the light bill this month, I'm going to fuck that nigga. Let's talk about it. You ain't stay because of love. Stop playing. You ain't love him. You ain't love that broke ass bum nigga. You ain't love him. You didn't love him. Did you? You thought you did. You didn't love him. Because you went and fucked Tyshawn, didn't you? You went and fucked Lil Davion, didn't you? Huh? You went and got that stress knocked off you, didn't ya? Didn't ya? Didn't you come back home tired and you ain't want to argue? Huh? Huh? I'm working a double tonight. Yup, at the Double Tree. That's what you told him, right? I'm working a double tonight, babe. Yup, at the Double Tree. Room 119. Gawk, gawk, 3,000. Gawk, gawk, 3,000. You got that light bill money. And got your nails and your hair. And you found you a little cute jacket at Rainbow. Fucking with Tyshawn and them niggas. Right? Fucking with Tyshawn and them niggas. You done left with your brakes fixed internally and externally. Nigga done fed you. You got you some cash. And you got you a nice little jacket from Rainbow. And you found a nice little jacket from Rainbow. And you little bum ass chicks too, you better stop running around here acting like you a Dior broad. Relax. You started wearing Dior during the pandemic. Relax, okay? Relax. Chill, mamita. Chill, mamacita. Chill. So you left with a nice little jacket from Rainbows and all that. And then you gonna come back home and kiss him goodnight and say, babe, I love you. Because you just waiting for him to get his shit together so you could stop fucking Tyshawn. Right? Huh? When he get his shit together, when he finally come to his senses and realize who you are and how much you love him, you gonna stop fucking Tyshawn, right? when he man up and do what he's supposed to do, right? See, fellas, these are the women that you're exactly not supposed to do for. See, we're going to wrap this show up. See, in conclusion, when you're a build-a-bum, man or woman, you should learn from it. Because, see, when these women get with these build-a-bums, well, these bums, because she is the build-a-bum, but when they get with these bums, right, what these women don't learn and what they should learn is something about their bum asses. See, they should learn something about themselves. Because you really only with that nigga because it's easy to be with him. And because you can get away with the shit you get away with. That's why you're with the little bum nigga. So that should tell you who you are. That should show you who you are. And the same thing go for us. The same thing go for us. You with that little crusty girl because you really don't want no wife because you ain't ready to handle that level of commitment, nigga. You ain't ready to come to death row. You ain't ready for that. You're not ready to commit like that yet. That's why you keep getting caught with Lil Crusty. That's why you got to deal with Lil Crunchy, Lil Tar Baby. That's why. That's why. Because you don't want to admit that you a build-a-bum type of nigga. You a build-a-bum. You want to go rescue her from Bensonette. You want to tell her to stop walking up and down Elvis Presley Boulevard in Memphis. Right? That's what you want. Then you wonder why she putting you through hell. What's up, Sugar Bun? What's going on? You wonder why she putting you through hell. Because you a build-a-bum. That's why. You trying to rehabilitate the hoe. Nigga, you ain't Ayanna Van Zant. Let her go. Being a build-a-bum isn't that fun, isn't it? It's nothing fun in being a build-a-bum. It just does. It's no fun in that. Sets your life back. It fucks up your health. Why y'all think a lot of these women be losing hair? Fucking with these bum niggas. Fucking with Krusty Carl. That's why these women be losing hair and losing sleep over bum niggas. They don't lose sleep and hair over real niggas. They lose sleep and hair over bums. Over bums. See? That's what drove her into a deep depression. That's what drove her to the goddamn mental health doctor. That bum nigga. Mm-hmm. That's who drove this nigga to suicide. See, I know this personally. That happened to one of my best friends. He was trying to build this bum who eventually became his baby mama, and she drove him into a deep depression and he took his life. Trying to build a bum. And even right now, she dishonored my brother's name right now. You know why? Because she's still a fucking bum. Even with his son, she's still a bum. She's still a goddamn bum. My bro been dead 3 New Years now. She's still a bum. Take what I'm saying, brothers. Take what I'm saying to heart and to mind. Heart and mind. I know personally, man, that build-a-bum shit ain't gonna work. All these women who come on here with all the shit that they got to say about black men, the Cynthia G's and the Princellas and all of them, it's because they were trying to build bum niggas. They were with bum niggas. Money or nah, they were bum niggas. Period. This is another thing you should learn. Because see, dealing with a bum could teach you something. It could teach you something. It should teach you something. It should teach you something. And that is what woke a lot of these women up, dealing with bum niggas. That's what woke them up and made them say, "Oh nah, I'm not even. I'm worth way more than that shit. Oh hell no." Nah. Shout out to my brother Papa Flock on the check-in. Salute, bro. Appreciate your support. Double C in the building. Yeah, it's these bum niggas who woke her up because she was sitting there slaving over the stove for that bum. She running the goddamn light bill up, cooking for this bum ass nigga, but he can't pay the light bill. This is, let's keep it 1,000. Who you think birthed these women? Bum niggas, not real niggas, bums. Fuck their whole life up. Fuck their whole trajectory up as women. These bum niggas do that. Not no real nigga. The worst thing a solid nigga would do is fuck you and leave. That's it. But as far as faking a relationship and lying to you and getting all into your feelings and finessing you and that's bum nigga shit. A real nigga ain't got time for that. I don't have time to be doing all that. I need to be doing all that thinking for me, so I could get further and get more. Why am I sitting here thinking of all these ways to finesse a woman? That's fucking goofy. When I could be thinking of ways to make plays to get further in my life. I'm not sitting around thinking of ways to confuse and lie to this woman. That's bum nigga shit. Getting you to leave your family and to isolate yourself and come and bring everything with him. And that's bum nigga shit. Just so you can never have nothing. Just so when he ready, he can leave and you have nothing. That's what bum niggas do. That's what bums do. And then when the relationship is over, they stalk you. They harass you. They still try to remain attached to your life. These are bum niggas. And a lot of y'all women love that shit because y'all love the attention. Y'all love the drama. And how we know that? Because when you get with the next nigga who don't bring you that, you're telling your girlfriend, girl, he cool and shit, but he need to spice it up a little bit. You know, I like a little, I like a nigga that's a little, Yeah, because you used to getting back slapped. That's why you like a nigga that's a little, That's why you like a nigga that's a little rough with you. You like a nigga to talk with his hands and not with his mouth because he's uneducated, so he can't use words. Right? You done got so used to dealing with these bum niggas that now When you get you a man of some substance, I'm bored. Oh, because he ain't got no bullshit going on for you to be ready to indulge in. Right, Sugar Bum? He needs some bullshit going on for you to be like, babe, what happened? You know, a lot of y'all love that shit. What happened? See, if he ain't got none of that going on for you, he boring. He need to go out and do more. Right? He just not that exciting. You know, everything is good, but that shit. But he don't act like the bum. He don't act like the bum. That's what you want to say. He don't act like the last nigga. You know, because the last nigga was abusive, but he was fun too. He was abusive, but he was fun. He'll beat your ass, but he'll chase you around the house and throw water balloons too. And since this new nigga don't do that, he a little boring. He a little boring. He a little boring because he know how to sit down to himself and have some shit for himself to do instead of trying to have sex with you all fucking day. He's a little boring. He's a little boring. He's a little boring. You know, because the bum, he want to make sure that you know, your little coochie is tended to all day. See? That's why you love the bum. Build the bum. You can't build the bum to be a real man. Fellas, you can't build the bum to be a woman. Understand that. What's good, Pop Rocks? Don't say me. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Pop Rock's crazy. But shout out to everybody, man. Salute to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. If you are new here, you enjoyed today's show, hit the like button. First and foremost, hit the like button. Then hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all the visionaries, man. Shout out to T Church in the building. Salute, man. Salute. Shout out to everybody for coming through. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. If you would like to donate to the show, the Cash App is going across the screen. The Cash App is going across the screen. We also have the Super Chat open as well. If anybody hit the Cash App, I appreciate all the love and the support. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share the show. Don't forget, get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think of today's show. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, y'all, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build because Black men and women, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.